most useful thing I've learned for working on hard climbs is, well done, Sam. That's why we're here. Not here to do easy boulders, let's do hard boulders.
Descended into like a bit of a, oh, I'm not good enough mindset. I can't do this mindset.
Oh! Yeah, you hero! Wow. Sam's a little worried today because we did one video where it was just coaching Sam to improve through some drills. Then we did a recent video where we compared our two different climbing styles and looked at what the differences are between our climbing. And now this is leading to the third video where I've chosen some really hard projects for Sam and he's going to try hard to do them, which I think is making him quite nervous. Tell us a little bit more.
In the comments in the last video, I think a lot of people were like, oh, I'm around the same level as Sam. A lot of people probably like me wouldn't come to the gym and be like, oh, I'm going to try some really hard 7s or 8s, because like that to me feels unattainable.
You've got just to set our expectations for the session, because as I was saying to Sam, I've picked climbs which I'm not bad at estimating how strong people are. And actually I saw Sam doing a bit of climbing while we were at Portland yesterday. I think Sam is physically strong enough to do any of the 3 climbs that I've chosen today, but unfortunately that is no guarantee that he is going to do them.
No, definitely not.
So I imagine like, oh, okay, there's a V8 that we're going to try, which is way above the level you've climbed before.
Yeah.
I felt it out and I was thinking about it going, oh yeah, Sam could hold all of these holds, he could hold all of these positions. In order for you to do it, you would need to climb it with a really good sequence, really, really confidently. And that might take several hours of learning and practice, which might not happen today. Aim really is just to get on them, learn some stuff together. My aim as the coach, I would love for you to get to a point by the end of our time together where you're looking at these 3 climbs going, oh yeah, I genuinely believe I could do those. Whereas now I think you're looking at all 3 of them going, I'm dreading even trying them.
Horrified to even start them.
We'll learn some cool stuff. Should be a good time.
What's our plan of action when we like start projecting stuff?
First off, we'll just take our time having a look at it and reading it a bit. And then I think it's worth trying to flash it just in case. Who knows what's going to happen? We'll have a really good first go and then we'll see what happens. Maybe you do it, maybe we fall off. Then depending on where you fall off and why you fall off, we'll then maybe practice some of the moves. If we need to, we might add in some intermediates to practice the moves. But pretty much the aim first is learn what the moves are, try to learn the individual moves, then we'll try and string bits of it together.
That's really not actually as good as I thought it was going to be. Nope.
No, don't worry, because I've got some extra advice for you. I'll do my best to... Oh, go on, what were you going to say? Go on.
Well, I just got a bit stuck, because I was like, I hit that and it was actually worse than I thought it was going to be. And then I didn't feel like I could match it in the position I was in.
Okay, well, let's talk about that, because I think I've got a solution for you, but I don't want to just tell you it. I want to try and lead you to working out the solution. What did it feel like was going to happen when you let go of your left hand?
I think I was just going to go off,
honestly. Yeah, specifically how though? Where would your body weight go?
Body weight would go right.
Yeah, so you'd let go and go, whoa, like that. Okay, great.
Exactly.
So how could you stop that from happening?
Toe hook.
Hey! So it's an okay-ish toe hook. I'd actually recommend you go this way in with the left foot, still with the right foot there, and then press your heel against the wall as hard as you can. That then locks in pretty nicely, and that actually feels decent to match. Try that, see how that goes for you.
Cool. Like, in a normal session, I'd have given that one more go, and probably the method that I was doing, I'd be like, well, this is way too hard. Okay, let's do something else.
I think the most useful thing I've learned for working on hard climbs is blind optimism and confidence of every time I fall off and it feels like I'm not strong enough. Either assuming like, oh, I must have just done something slightly wrong, I bet I can do that a bit better. Or assuming like, oh, okay, maybe that won't work. I bet there's another option, let me find that one instead. And just endlessly keeping that optimism until eventually something works. When we were at Portland yesterday and I did the first boulder, and you could see I was feeling like really confident, I was having a really good time, and that allowed me to perform really well. Do you remember me talking about why I ended up not doing the second boulder and specifically what I mentioned?
Well, I think you started with confidence and you had like quite a few goes with that mindset. And then it kind of like descended into like a bit of a, oh, I'm not good enough mindset. I can't do this mindset.
Exactly. And then that mindset meant I kind of stopped concentrating while I was doing the moves. And then it becomes this like self-fulfilling prophecy of every time I get on thinking that I can't do it, I climb badly and fall off, which then to me at the time proved that I wasn't able to do it. So all that being said, I think the main barrier for us today trying these 3 climbs isn't going to be how strong you are, because that's not going to change. You're already strong enough to do these climbs. Working out the moves, I think we'll be able to do together, if not you doing it on your own, because you worked out most of that. The main one that will get in the way is, I think, looking up at a bad hold thinking there's no way I can reach that or grab that, or falling off it a few times and then becoming convinced like, that means I'm not able to do it at all. If you manage to keep a high level of confidence all the way through, and I'll do my best to support it, that just allows us to try harder and have more attempts before we eventually go like, oh, you know what, I'm done, I'll leave it. So big confidence, try really hard, let's see what happens.
Okay, cool. That's hard.
Now something else that would make it harder. Go on, what were you
Is my right foot too low?
It is to do with the right foot, okay, quick test, and we'll use this one to save you some strength. Put your right foot here and tell me how hard it is to touch. So you'll hold these two, right foot here. Tell me how hard it is to touch your left foot to this.
Hard.
Yeah, okay, cool. And now try it with your right foot here.
Way easier.
Why? What's different about it? My
direction is more right when my right foot is here because I have to use attention. So that's keeping me right.
Yeah, very good.
Is there another reason?
I think it's also that you've got less space when you're in that position. You are literally like this, whereas you could like lean back into it a lot. But however you're doing it, I think you just want to bring the right foot back there before you bring the left foot up. Okay, cool.
I'm already fighting that defeatist attitude.
I know, right?
Genuinely. And it's not natural to me to fight that.
I know. A few things that I want to talk about and then we'll carry on. So first off, expectations for these climbs. I've said pretty carefully, like, I don't know if we'll do any of them. So I think you should go into them with the mindset of like, oh, I think I could do these, but it might take anywhere between 50 to 1,000 attempts.
Fine.
We are 3 attempts into that so far. So it is supposed to be slow progress. Something that really helps me and has allowed me to do much harder climbs than I was able to before. Setting goals for like what a successful session means. But if the success we're looking for is doing the climbs, then we could have a strong chance of ending the session going, oh, what a failure, I didn't do any. If we set the goals, as I think we should, as my aim is to learn more about the moves and to try really hard, well, if that's the measure of success, you're smashing it so far. We're learning loads and we're trying really hard. Great, we just have to carry on doing that.
It's quite demoralising, isn't it, when you can't get past one move?
So why does doing or not doing the moves matter at all?
Yeah, I guess it doesn't. It's just like...
It's easier to be motivated if you can feel success.
Or feel like a bit of success, then failure might be what we feel.
No, but I think that's natural. It's like most people find it easier to maintain motivation if there's like tangible success to keep them going. So, okay, let's carry on then.
Okay, cool.
Really good way of feeling that tangible success, so having a bit more motivation. Feeling like we're just repeatedly failing on the first move, I think is easy to have that mindset of like, oh, I can't even do the first move, this is hopeless. I'd like us to start from the match and just try a couple of the other moves so that you're then looking at it going, oh, once I work out how to do that match, I can then do the next 3 moves. That's really exciting again now. Come on, Sam. Yeah! Really nice. Really, really, really nice. Okay, so let's talk about the difference there, because I'm looking at it going, yeah, amazing, and you're clearly sat there going, not amazing. What?
Not amazing.
Have you noticed a significant difference in our levels of optimism about this climb?
Yes.
Which of us is going to find it easier to maintain motivation and confidence?
You.
Yeah, okay, so this is actually, I'm kind of naturally like this, but I have also specifically practiced looking at progress on a really small scale and being as optimistic as I can about it, because I know the longer I try it for and the harder I try it, the more likely I am to do it anyway. And I was looking at it going, man, you got the wrong bit of the hold and you kind of looked all right on it. We're approaching it and thinking about it really different ways.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that. Okay. It's because he's stronger.
Yeah, but actually, as we saw in that recent episode, not that much stronger. You got strong enough hands. Yeah, I agree. My hands are stronger, but you're strong enough, so that's all that matters. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's double check because.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. If you're worried about whether or not you're strong enough to do it, I'm pretty confident. But let's double check. Can you hang from this hold with 2 hands and take your feet off the floor? I'm not worried about you being able to do this climb. That was a really easy test. I know, sorry buddy. So if you're strong enough to hang that with no feet, you're stronger than any of the moves you need to do on this climb. Yeah! Go on.
My foot's really not even good there.
No, it's tricky, right? It's really tricky.
I want that to be
brilliant.
Good.
I helped about that much.
It didn't feel like much that time.
So, okay, just to double check where we're getting to, tell me about your confidence in your ability to do the first move.
Yeah, better.
Confidence in your ability to do the second move.
Better.
Confidence in your ability to do the third move.
Not so good.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, let's try from there for a little bit, because okay, so if my aim was to get you to a point where you feel confident that you can do climbs like this, I actually, and this is the difference in our levels of optimism, I thought you were going to say like, oh yeah, I know I can do that next move.
Oh, no.
I didn't expect you to say like, oh no, I can't do that at all. So let's try with an intermediate next. Bump again. Yeah. Left foot through. Match it, hold tight. Yeah, Sam, foot all the way up. Come on! Come on! Oh! Great effort. Go on. Get it. Yes, Sam! Go, 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 go! Oh my God!
Oh man.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah, that crimp is quite nice.
Okay.
Actually.
I've been putting the like optimism and confidence stuff a different way, where I'm like, oh, how close do you feel to doing that move, blah, blah, blah. Let me put it a different way.
Yeah.
Considering I think your main insecurity was, oh yeah, we're going to try the climbs, I'm not even going to be able to do a single move, and it's going to be really embarrassing.
Yeah.
How far are we away from that?
Yeah, a little bit, but still feel like I've not really done a single move like on my own.
Oh really? We could put it this way, it's like, yeah, I agree. We don't have clear proof that you're able to do this climb.
No, definitely
We've
not.
got loads and loads of data points, and I think I'm putting all those data points together with loads of optimism of like, oh yeah, we can clearly fill in the gaps and he'll do that no problem. We've already learned loads, we've been 20 minutes on this.
Yeah.
Considering we might spend like another couple of hours, the idea that you wouldn't learn enough, make enough progress to actually fill in those gaps, I actually find really hard to believe in all my time climbing and coaching. Whereas you're looking at it going, yeah, I've done this, but the idea that I'm going to make more progress, not inconceivable. I think actually you're being illogical and I'm not.
You're probably right, to be honest.
I'm actually really happy with what we've done on this so far. So
okay.
I think let's move on from this and we'll try the slab soon, but let's have a little bit longer.
What am I doing that?
Whoa, yeah, do that, go on. Oh my God, go on, carry on, left foot in. Bump the right hand a bit further and then match it. Left foot all the way up. Do it. Go. Go! Oh! Oh my God, you hero! Wow, Sam. Okay, you have earned a cuddle with the cat. Well done, Sam. Okay, so if my aim was to get us to a point where you'd at least be like psyched to come back and try it again.
I'm psyched now.
I'm really psyched too. Let's go and do another. Really,
right,
really
cool.
nice, man. You carry the cat, I'll
Come
carry
on
everything else. Just before we move on to the next one, we missed it off camera. Sam just said, he was like, oh, I'm actually really excited to go back and work on that. I really think I could learn how to do that. And we was like, oh, this is a huge change. It's a huge change.
Yeah.
So how are you feeling about that climb now?
I felt like the transition from being, I'm not psyched and I don't think I can do it, and Louis overestimated my ability to be able to do it, to actually I want to come back. And I think that last effort where I was actually just, I know the moves, I know the holds, I was flowing through it a bit more, and I was just like, okay, I can like link it up a bit more.
So good news, all of the handholds are better than basically any of the handholds you were just using.
Okay, nice.
The footholds aren't. The footholds are kind of smeary, so you'll need to like press quite hard. Main difficulty of this climb, I thought, was just confidence in pushing in the feet. It feels like they're going to slip. That then makes you not trust the feet and pull harder on the handholds, then they slip. Yeah, flat into it. That's it. Yeah. Oh man, okay, pulled off the ground, that's a great start.
Just about.
Really helpful thing to do when you're using really bad footholds on slabs. Feel them with your hands and you get a really good idea for how they're shaped. So, okay, when I look at it, I'm like, that's just flat, there's nothing on it. When I feel it with my thumb, feel it and see if you can notice any changes in angle.
There's a little change there.
Yeah, keep searching around here.
Ah, there. Well, that's like a little dish, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't look like, you can't even really see it.
No.
But that subtle change in angle, that's where I think you should stand.
I've never done that before, so that's actually quite a cool thing.
It is quite helpful.
With shoes on, especially, you have a lot more sensitivity.
Yeah, exactly.
Doing your feet.
Yeah. Always pointing out the optimistic bits of progress. Your foot didn't slip.
No.
You made forward progress to that hold. Your foot still didn't slip. If we're looking, as I am, for more and more evidence that you're able to do these moves, I'm seeing loads.
Yeah, that felt a bit better.
Oh yeah. Just then you kind of like, you pulled in, but then almost like released as you're reaching for it.
Yeah.
I think you actually want to like pull in to go for it and then lean back afterwards. Right. Do you want to see it quickly?
Yeah, go on.
Ta-da!
Done. That's what I did. Perfect.
That's quite a hard move. Yeah.
Oh,
So a slight little throw. Yeah, but you can see, like, I've already done the move. I don't think it's that hard. It still took me like 3 goes before I then did it.
Yeah.
Come back to this one. You think, oh, I can't even do the first move.
Yeah.
It's not a fun place to be.
No, it's not.
But as we discovered, once you're there, actually it's not that bad, and the rest of it I think is quite fun. So let's try that. We'll just check. Tell me about your confidence that, maybe not right now, but that you're going to be able to learn and do that first move.
Medium confidence.
Medium confidence. Okay. Yeah. I think your motivation to learn how to do that move would be a lot higher if you knew, once I stick it, I'm in, I can just do the rest of it. So let's now start from there. Yeah. Left foot in. Right foot up. There you go. Right foot up again. Go on, Sam. Right hand. Yeah. Great.
Yeah. That does give me a bit more motivation.
Yeah, right. I thought it would. So, okay, now let's climb up and try from there.
Yeah.
You got it. Yeah. Go on. Go. Get the left foot on. Go on. Yes, Sam. Right foot through.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
That's so scary.
Imagine how much easier that would be if you weren't stopping to like, laugh at how silly you felt all the way.
Every move I didn't expect to do, and then I did it.
Yeah.
And I also didn't know what I was doing, and then I did it. It was like, oh, okay, I found myself here, weirdly.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Now imagine if you're doing those moves like, I almost imagine like doubting yourself is like actual weights that you're carrying around. Imagine how easy those moves would be if you were just confidently going into every move.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Without those weights, it'd be nice.
It'd be really nice, yeah. But every time you do it and you learn a little bit more about it, they get a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
We did slightly skip the move I wanted to learn, so let's just take a step back for a second. Specifically what I wanted us to go for was, I think start from this position. Yeah. Left foot through, right foot up, left foot off, and reach foot off. Yes. Go on. Yeah, that's it.
Some hips in there.
I know. Did the foot slip?
No, I don't think so.
It didn't. No, not
you knew that, didn't you? You did know that.
No, I asked that to myself a lot. Where if there's a foothold I don't like, I'll practice using it a bunch of times, and then after a few minutes, I'll go, okay, I've put a lot of weight on that foothold. How many times has it slipped?
Yeah.
But it still hasn't. So okay, maybe it's slightly more trustworthy than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Let's just try the top section, and then we can either decide to try it a little bit longer, or we can move on to look at the last one.
And then I'm gonna step through my.
Yeah, I think your best option is right foot through.
Man, that felt so.
Oh man, this actually feels fine when you weight it properly.
Oh, okay.
Feet up to here, then you're done. Yeah, that's what I find really interesting about this one is the main difficulty I'm having on it isn't that it's particularly difficult, it's that I'm really scared while I'm doing it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Even that whole section I was like, oh, but it is fine.
Yeah.
That foothold, that's now like the 3rd time I've made myself stand on it.
Yeah.
First time I was like genuinely scared for my life. Second time, moderately scared. That 3rd time I was like, it's actually good. Like it's actually fine. Yeah. Step the right foot through onto the outside edge.
Oh man.
Yeah. Push hard. Whoa!
That is so scary.
Yeah, it is scary.
So scary. And I feel like I have to move so slowly.
And just kick your other leg,
Yeah, or just like move too quickly and then you're just gone. It's really hard.
Yeah, no, it is. That's why we're here. Not here to do easy boulders, here to do hard boulders. What if, because this is what I try to do, when climbers talk about dangerous or scary climbs, they often call them spicy.
Yeah.
Okay, people enjoy spicy food.
I like spicy food.
You're like, well, what if we enjoyed this spicy climb? Instead of having it as, oh my God, it's really scary, I'm not enjoying it, reframing it as, I've chosen to do something exciting. I'm here to do it because it's exciting, and trying to get more of an enjoyment from that slightly scary aspect of it.
And I guess the point of that is to not reinforce further the negativity that you already feel about it. Try and lift yourself a bit above that.
Really good, man.
That makes sense. It's just hard to do.
If you want to, we can try the very last bit. No, we've done loads on this. Let's go and try the last one. Last one. I know you're keen to get away from this one.
Louis is just showing us a start, just to save a bit of time in the session, so I don't have to think as much.
Then this was the tricky move. start by leaning hard on the left shoulder, and I'm kind of simultaneously pinching that with my thumb, and clamping the whole thing and leaning on it like a sloper.
Okay.
Right foot goes on first, then I think, match over the head, take the left foot off, and then quite a big reach to a small but good hold.
Good.
You feel it? Oh, he just blew the flash.
What a shame.
It's as good as it needs to be.
It's actually good.
It's not
actually
a joke,
better than
but
it looks from the floor.
Right? I got that one. I was like, well, okay, better than I expected.
Yeah.
Then I was going to the next one going, well, how bad is this going to be? Actually, not bad.
Yeah.
Also not bad. Not bad, but a bit balancy.
Yeah.
Then kind of a hard off balance move to a not good hold. Again, you are also strong enough to do that. Like, actually,
you sure?
Well, so I already knew you were strong before this session. Like, we did a strength test in our last session together.
Yeah.
Actually, over the course of this session, I've been convinced you're even stronger than I thought you were.
Really?
That mostly I'm looking at the way you did. You remember when you did that move to the crimp the first time, and you did it badly. You hit it really hard with like a lot of force, and it didn't slow you down for a second. Like, it still looked way below your level.
Yeah.
So now I'm imagining like, if you did those moves perfectly, are you strong enough? And like, still, yes, I think you are.
Fine.
But okay, let's start from the beginning.
Yeah. Where's my left? Yeah.
That's what I think about. It's like, if you were to do it, it should feel like the hardest thing you've ever done in your life. Like, there's not going to be like a magic trick where, oh, now it's easy, I learned all the secrets.
Power spot or a
I think slight power spot. If I wasn't here, try it with that hold to pull into position and then try the next move. Whenever I'm adding in intermediates, which would be my second choice to having a power spot, I'm pretty much just looking for good holds along the path that my hands were going to go anyway. Okay, slight power spot, yeah?
Yeah.
Ready. Yeah. No, left hand all the way over. Wow. Hang off it a bit more. Yeah. What the hell? Okay, left foot all the way up. Right hand up. Go on. Oh my God!
You've got that right hand.
I know. Wow, Sam. So, okay, I actually kind of guided you into position to do that move and then left you to it, and you did the move kind of on your own. Yeah. Then you did the next 3 moves basically in slow motion and still cranked your way through it. Wow. Cool. Wow. I think either you should have a couple of goes at that start move without me, or you should climb up to there. Yeah. Yeah, Sam. Whoa!
Good? No, I didn't feel good.
Yeah. Hey folks, so apologies for this. We only realised when we came to edit the video that the microphones had cut out. So we don't have any audio of the last couple of attempts of Sam on this boulder, but he's talking about how he wants to put his foot in a slightly different place. I think he's talking about how great a teacher I am at this point. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm just raving about you and what you've done for me and how much you mean to me.
Well, that's very nice of you. So, and now you can enjoy a dubbed version of the outro.
I think I start talking about what I've learned. So maybe instead of me actually saying that now, I can get people to guess in the comments what they think I learned.
Excellent suggestion. So yeah, if you think you can guess what Sam's main takeaways are from our coaching session, comment them down below. If you're a lip reader, comment exactly what we said in the description, and we'll use that as the new voiceover. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you want training plans from myself and Neil Gresham, then click that join button. Okay, bye. Thanks a lot, folks.
Thank you.